Kia ora everybody, welcome back to Mr. T's Toy House. Shoot, I've been away for a wee while. Thanks for keeping in touch. I have been on a boat cruise for 12 days, all the way from New Zealand to Australia to Vanuatu to Fiji. Yeah, it's been an amazing little travel with me and my sisters. I have got a glass of water today. I have got a sharp knife today, so that means I will be opening some cars today. Yeehaw, so cheers everybody, it's good to be back. Good to get away, good to be back. Anyway, today I want to open some pretty cool team transports. I've just managed to get back and I've grabbed whatever I could find in the stores. But actually what was in the stores were pretty good, so let's go through the team transports anyway. So I've got these ones here, back of the card, there's the car in its box, Toyota Supra GR, awesome car. I don't have heaps of Supras, but the ones I have are generally pretty nice. I didn't bring them out today because I kind of want to reflect on something else. Yep, Supra's definitely a beautiful car. I really like the Supras. Fast little Japanese machines. Funny, I always called Jappers shitters. But as time's gone on and I've spent a lot of time with these Japanese cars and Hot Wheels, definitely got an appreciation for them again. Here we go. I'm not quite sure what this colour is, but it looks pretty orangey to me. Could be mustard. I do get my colours a little bit mixed up. That's something to do with these things. Anyway, cool little team transport. The Fleet Street does have the movable back there. However, it does not pop down on the ground. And if you try it, this is what happens. It comes right off. So we'll put that back in there where it belongs. The Fleet Street. The reason why I bought it is for this beautiful machine. It's funny, I looked at it, didn't want it, sitting on the shelves. Couldn't believe it's still sitting on the shelves. So I decided by the time I came back it was still there. I bought it and it's beautiful. Lots of nice detail on the back, lots of detail on the front, all decaled up, and it's racing livery, looking really good. Metal base, rubber wheels, black inserts. Choice. Okay, that's the first. Pop that out of the way. The second one here, I'm going to read it from the box. The Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR with the Mercedes-Benz Ren Transporter. Now the Ren Transporter, you guys might have seen me do one a little bit earlier. It was the Blue Wonder or the Blue Vonda. That was a replica from Jay Leno. I didn't actually realise the original one of these sat in the Mercedes storeroom as a showpiece, and then eventually they decided they didn't have enough room, so they crushed it. Crazy. Anyway, things you do. But I think now they've spent a hell of a lot of money and recreated a new one from old cars. So the reason why I bought this one, I already have the transporter. I have the Jay Leno transporter, the blue one. But this one is the Ren Transporter, the original. Now, it's really cool that they've put the 300 SLR on the top there because this is a new casting. I don't have this casting. New casting for me. I think it's a whole new casting for Hot Wheels. And this is probably more likely the type of car that sat on the 1953 Wren transporter. I heard stories that the Germans, they did not like to do all the mechanical work in front of everybody in the garages so people could see what they were doing. So they built this. They would put the car on it. They would drive all the way back to where their, their own garage was. And they did all the work and then drove back and off to race again in a fully repaired car. Crazy thing to do. But this thing, man, I think I read somewhere it does something up to 150 mile an hour. So they flew. They were very fast transporters, but look how unique they are. They're amazing looking things. This front wheel here, when it's steered, it would make you feel like you're going sideways because of the steering wheels in behind your cab. So give it that effect when you're going around the corner. It must have felt really strange thing to drive. The back, I think these things here, they just, on this, they don't come off. And fair enough, they just eventually just fall off anyway, I think. But there are ramps that come down here. And then you can get into the engine bay, which is tucked in there. Pretty cool machine, man. You couldn't get it, this was sealed, you just couldn't open this, there's nothing in there. The Jay Leno one, he's opened it because he upgraded it with some air conditioning and bits and pieces, but man, I freaking love this. It's so unique. It actually exists. So yahoo. Thank God I managed to get myself another one of those. And of course, this awesome new casting. I did have the 300 SL with me, but I've put it away. I was going to compare the two, but I think you can tell visually straight away how different it is to the 300 SL. Doesn't have anything crazy like this on the back. Wicked. Mercedes-Benz, that's another one for my collection. Whoa, how exciting. Alright, last but least, my third transport. Oh, sorry, I'll show you the back of the card. Here's the back of the card there. I didn't get the Ford Mustang. I didn't get the Corvair because I got the Jay Leno Corvair, believe it or not. Isn't that funny? Two pieces of Jay Leno on the one set. Should have gone all out and done a full Jay Leno. Keep those Jay Leno sets coming too, by the way. Jay Leno has some of the nicest cars. If you ever get a chance to see his garage, go for it, man, because it's amazing. The cars he has are amazing. Yeah, out of this world. Anyway, last but least, sorry, I do start to waffle on a bit, is this lovely Impala. And it's vintage racing livery. See the other ones there. You guys can see how much I paid for this. This is in New Zealand dollars. It's rather expensive now, but I just can't resist them. I am really lucky because I do buy a lot of team transports, more for the car that's on the back actually. So all the repeat transporters I have a man who's out there who actually really loves trucks, and I said to him, well, I don't have trucks as such, but I've got plenty of spare transporters. So I've been selling these to him, and we have got a good relationship together, and he helps me keep these down because I have all of these. I have the Horizon Hauler. You might have remembered the Horizon Hauler came out in a Moon Eye, so I kept that one. The back of this actually does nothing. It's just a hauler. Very cool looking hauler though. Solid. I like these big gates up the side here. Now before I show off this Impala, I want to show off some of the other ones I have. Got this one in mainline. Awesome. I actually thought I had a lot more 51 Impalas, but it seems to me that I have a lot of 59s. I do have a nice wee collection of Chevy Impalas, as Chevy's been a part of me for a very, very long time, and I really appreciate the Hot Wheels castings. What I would like to see them do, and if they ever do one of these again, is to drop one of these to the ground. Instead of this big looking wheel on the back there, let's lower it and bring it right down. I think it'll look so much cooler. A bit more like this one. But I think we could go lower. Of course, the famous Fast and Furious. Looking absolutely awesome. And last but least, the one I opened today. Looks spanky in that vintage racing. I love the decals on the side here. Sorry, my eyes are pretty bad. I can't read what's on there. Anyway, looking pretty good. Could have had a better looking inner wheel, if I was to be honest. However, Chevy Impalas, so freaking cool. Any one of these cars you can hop in and you're gonna feel pretty small in one of these big cars for sure. Weird interior. Wicked. Alright, so let's show off the 3 transporters today. Our Fleet Street. Our Ren transporter, it's real heavy too, by the way. Our Ren transporter, I would say that's solid. And our Horizon hauler, that's heavier. Those two there, this is heavier than both of those. Just to give you an idea how heavy that is. Our cars, GR Supra, Mercedes-benz SLR, 300 SLR, 61 Impala. Wicked. Cheers, thanks for watching my channel. Please hit the subscribe button if you've got this far. Hit the share button if you've got this far. I'm back. My 12 days of being on the ocean are over. I'm back to working. I am back to videoing. Alright, thank you very much everybody. Cheers for being a subscriber. And your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, they all help me, motivate me to keep doing more of these videos. Awesome. Chip, everybody.